So a show of hands out there, who has been stuck in a situation like this? Yep, that's right. Today is all about how to avoid overpacking when being a videographer on the road going to a gig. So, let's roll. What's up everybody, my name's Steven and I'm currently shooting in Banff, Alberta for the Banff Arts Centre's Opera in the 21st Century program. And this has been a great opportunity for me to meet some fantastic people, shoot with an award-winning team out here in Banff, and also realize that I have overpacked when it comes to taking my gear on the road. And these are some ideas that I would recommend that I've learned in this experience on how you can avoid doing the same thing. Now, it's very easy as a videographer to bring everything with you, to bring your gear kit, to bring your travel case, to bring your, don't forget your backpack, and also your suitcase when being on the road for an extended period of time. Now, also, if you're bringing additional gear, you want to make sure that you maximize the space as well as the efficiency of how you're transporting that gear. So I'm going to show you my breakdown of 2 essentials that you need to have on the road and how they can help you when packing your camera, packing your gear, packing any kind of support materials such as gimbals or any kind of vests to make sure you have everything, but you're not going to be looking like a pack mule when you head up to your gig. Okay, so number 1, and this one probably is the most important one to bring whenever you're traveling as a videographer or a photographer, you need to get a hard case. In this case, I have the Nanuk 935 camera/videography support hard case, and these things are essential to traveling because not only do they give you protection for your gear, but they're also vacuum sealed, sometimes they're weather sealed or airtight, and can fly on planes both on in the cargo as well as above you. These give you peace of mind because they also carry, a handle, and they have a support wheels at the bottom so you can roll them through airports, and they just get the job done. If you're outside and you need to make a quick pick to your kit to bring a camera or a lens, knowing that you can pull one of these out and put it outside in different weather conditions is definitely a bonus. They're rough and tumble, they're hard, and they just get the job done. Now, there's different cases that you can get from different manufacturers, but I love the Nanuk. Now, one trick to traveling through an airport is I like to personalize my kit, and by putting stickers on it and by putting various names or tags on the case, because it makes it look a little less serious when you're going through airport security. These things tend to give off a bit of a what's inside me kind of vibe and going through airport security. So why not make it a little less stressful and a little more personal when you're traveling, just so you know that these don't look like you're carrying something else. Now, cases like this, they usually have like a handle or rolling wheels that you can use to get through the airport easily, as well as get to your destination. Now, that's kind of essential because you get full support, but you're also able to put this above in the carry-on as well as below in the hold if you are traveling. Bear in mind, if you are taking lithium-ion batteries, these need to go on board with you because you can't have lithium-ion batteries in the hold below. But if you have this on the plane, as I traveled to Banff, I was able to put this on above me as my carry-on, and I had no issues whatsoever. So my apologies for my gigantic hand in that last talking about the hard case. I'm using my boom mic attached to my camera because my lav mic's back at the TV studio. So unfortunately, I'm trying to maximize the space I have here in this very small hotel room. Don't have a standard tripod because they're also back at the TV studio. So pardon my hand as I'm adjusting my boom mic to get the audio. So number 2. Now this is an essential one, and it doesn't have to be exactly this bag right here, although it really is a good backpack. But you need to get yourself a camera backpack, because that's the ultimate 1-2 punch. The hard case for the ground and the camera backpack on your back. That gives your camera protection and your batteries and your support materials in the hard case, and you can also take with you clothes, you can take with you a gimbal, water bottles, additional lenses, whatever else that camera backpack has. Because in this case, I have the Peter Mckinnon Nomadic Traveler Camera Backpack. I think that's the title, I think so. Always take influencer or content creator materials with a grain of salt until you try them out for yourself. But that being said, I will totally stand by this bag, but also because of the fact that this bag just gets the job done. It's so rough and tumble. I've taken this on planes, I've taken it off planes, I've dropped it coming off of planes, I've taken it outdoors when it's been raining, and I've never had an issue with this bag. The zippers are strong, it expands, you can put clothes in it, you can put your water bottle in it, you can even attach your gimbal to the side of it if you have like a DJI Ronin RS2 Pro. There's so many things you can do with this bag, and you can also put a laptop in the back sleeve, It can even fit a 16-inch MacBook Pro, so this bag just wins out just in spades. Now, in my case, I definitely overpacked because I also brought a suitcase, and I also brought an Easy Rig Mini Max vest. Now, that's 4 things, which means that I had to check in 2 of them to the airport, and I'm a little bit nervous going back to Toronto, checking them back to Pearson with all the airport chaos right now. But that being said, I had to take a lot of gear with me. I probably could have left the Easy Rig Mini Max at home, and I could have used this even more to fill in my clothes. But I'm here for about 3 weeks in Banff, so it's a good idea to have a suitcase with you too. So if you're going for a shoot of like a weekend or 3 or 4 days, you don't need to bring that suitcase, because you just need to bring this backpack and also a hard case. And the kicker with that, and the secret to the sauce, is that you don't need to check these 2 in, unless you have toiletries that have liquids and gels and that stuff. But if you don't bring those, you can just breeze through security by having 2 bags with you and not checking a bag in. That saves you money, and that saves you a ton of time when you need to pick up your bags in the end. So if you need to get to a gig, just invest in a camera backpack and get yourself a hard case, because those 2 will often get the job done. So as with any gig, every gear loadout is different. So make sure you have a list ahead of time of the crew that you're working with or the team that's being put together for the project to check out, what exactly do you have to bring to that shoot. Now, it's always good to have your own gear because you're familiar with it and you know how to use it. But sometimes if there's support gear at your destination, such as vests or gimbals or stands and that kind of thing, that can save you a ton of time and a ton of money from having to lug that with you across the country or wherever you're flying to. In my case, there's a fantastic TV studio and art studio here at the Banff Center, which has a wide array of support materials. So I don't really need to worry about the stand and the Easy Rig vest, although I did bring them and nearly broke my back taking it from Toronto to Banff. But I didn't really need to bring them with me, and that taught me a valuable lesson to pack efficiently and not overpack, because everything like this will all break down into your kit. Regardless if it's in the hard case or even in the backpack, you can make all of this work as a carry-on. So save yourself the time, save yourself the money, and the waiting time, as well as the worry about losing your bags when you're flying, that you have it all with you as your carry-on bags. So the camera backpack and the hard case, the 2 definite necessities when traveling as a videographer or a photographer on the road. Make a list of what you need to bring, check with your contact and your team and your production staff on where you're going and exactly what you need, and don't overpack, because it'll save yourself so much time, so much extra effort taking stuff with you, and it's also cheaper and it's just less stress, because let's be honest, gear can be stressful and traveling with gear is even more stressful. So make your life easy. Now, I'm thrilled to be shooting here in Banff, and I can't wait to share with you guys what we have cooking up here at the Opera in the 21st Century program. I've been shooting with Taylor Long of the COC's video technical department, and we have some banger footage, so definitely stay tuned. I can't wait to share this footage with you guys. In the meantime, check out both the Peter Mckinnon Nomadic Backpack, a Nanuk, or even a Pelican hard case, because this 1-2 punch gets the job done.